And here we go. We are on to the New Orleans Saints, our clear-cut favorites, as we have said multiple times last year, and you can even pull up the old episodes on YouTube. This is the clear division winner. There's no one that's going to come close. It's the Saints and nobody. Derek Carr and company, they're going to go in. They're going to make a lot of big waves. Dennis Allen, the former head coach of the Raiders when Derek Carr was there, the whole 10 yards and whatnot. Falling a half a game short out of the division there. 9-8, 4-2 in the their division record 4-2, 9-8 overall for 2023. And I gotta think Dennis Allen's seat is getting warm. It's getting hot as the days go on and the weeks roll by. Yeah,
Already be. Dude, the
it
joke.
should already be. As
I think he had
Capola's
clue
back
he was
out.
doing Arthur Smith.
Yeah, I chose this picture because I feel like this is pretty applicable. You have Carr walking away, and it's like, all right, he didn't perform as well as we thought.
Also, Derek Carr was the guy from SpongeBob. Every morning I break my arms, and every afternoon I break my legs. He was playing hurt the entire year.
Then you have Dennis Allen kind of looking clueless and looking just like, what happened? And I felt like that kind of sums up everything that happened for them.
What happened? So looking on offense here, I'm gonna say the name. We got ridiculed last year. Slant Boy is not there anymore, and I think that concludes the era of Saints football with your Marquise Colsons, your Devery Hendersons,
Robert Meacham,
Jimmy Graham's not on the team. Mark Ingram's. I think that book is closed now on Saints history. This is a whole new team. And also, we have to bring this up to Ryan Ramczyk, the would-be starting right tackle. He got placed on the PUP, and because he's like a fourth-year player, or, he's not in the first 3 years, he got put onto season-ending IR where he cannot be elevated off of IR, so he's completely done for the year, which is a hit for their offensive line. But they get Talise Fuaga from Oregon State to maybe be their next Teron Armstead. Armstead? Yeah, Teron Armstead from the who's now in the Miami Dolphins. Anchoring that the blind side of Derek Carr. Alvin Kamara is still there. I don't have much else to say, but I think this offense could honestly be better. I think there is a pretty significant drop-off after Chris Olave. You do have a speed demon, Rashid
Shaheed. He was good last year, man. He was.
Oh, yeah, over the top, forget about it. He could cook you for a 50-yard touchdown any day of the week. I don't have much else to say on this offense other than this seat for Dennis Allen is incredibly warm.
I personally don't like that he's still the head coach of this team after last year. I didn't like how that season ended. That season ended with me questioning if he even had control of the locker room because of what happened. And reports came out that he kind of was sketchy. And I think players said something, or I don't know, sketchiness going on there. Weird. And then he said something that was way weird. He compared himself to some like other situations or other coaches, and it was like, dude, stop. Like, what are you doing? So I have little faith in Dennis Allen, to be honest. Last year was weird, ended weirder. So I don't know, dude. Dennis Allen's not the guy for me. And I don't know how I feel about this offense, better or worse or same or
do we
something.
think that Spencer Rattler takes over at some point this year?
It's an actual
that's a real question, isn't it?
If he wins the second quarterback spot, I mean,
He
him
has
and Jake Hayner.
He has to, I feel like. Oh, Nathan Peterman's not part of it, Will? You're just going to leave?
Oh, yeah, Nathan Peterman's starting. I think John Gruden was, like, hanging out around, like, the Saints not that long ago. So, like, he put that Nathan Peterman, like, juju on them. Like, oh, hey. It's like Peyton Manning being like, hey, Adam Gase is a good guy. You should hire him as a head coach. He just, like, kind of, like, sprinkles it in every conversation he has.
I don't know, man. I think we could see Spencer Rattler start a game this season, maybe towards the end of the season.
I think it would depend how the season goes.
Yeah. The Saints have
Derek Carr
been
always gets hurt, so
that,
regardless.
and the Saints quarterback position has been weird and rocky for like 5 years at least. It's just been like, we want Jameis, and then like people booing other people, and people like
They haven't had
the quarterback
consistency.
position since Brees has been so weird in New Orleans.
Yeah, in the post Brees era, the only consistency they've had is Andy
I
Dalton.
take a shot every time. Every time Weird's brought up, I'm telling you, that's the one to describe each team. For Dom, it's definitely weird for this team. I can tell you that.
To be fair,
He's not wrong. He's not wrong though. Dom's not wrong. Like Dennis Allen and Matt Eberflus were two of the jobs that are like, why do these guys have head coaches still? Like, why are these guys still head coaches in this league? So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't said much about the Saints. Not much to say about the Saints. Yeah, I kind of burned my bridge with the Saints after last year. I went in these are the clear-cut team, and I gladly on my face. So this team can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned. Just like this division can kick rocks. So they should be decent. They should be a borderline playoff team just like they were last year. Should be kind of around the division race. But just like last season, they'll probably disappoint. And, yeah, this team sucks. So, yeah.
But see, they all suck. None of them are good or great. They're all about the same level of mid. That's why the Falcons ended up getting.
That's why this division sucks, Jake. I know. I mean, we're already on 36 minutes of this stream. The fact that we're not almost wrapping up is insane to me because this division fucking sucks. It sucks. This division blows.
I think the Saints have the best.
Talk about. I hate this division. I should have called out for this division. Oh,
I think the Saints have the best 1-2 tight end duo in this entire division.
Oh my god,
with Juwan Johnson and Foster Moreau.
Easily. You could even say 3 with Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill's your best running back, quarterback, offensive lineman, fullback.
Kyle Pitts exists in this division. Stop it.
Well, who's his tight end too? Who's his tight end too? I know his tight end.
Who cares?
Who
cares? Who tight end sets? What are we? The Giants from Joe Judge where you got to run every freaking play? Who cares? Oh my god, I don't care about the freaking Titans.
All right, let's go to the defense here. And before I talk about the defense, Dom, you should get the wheel prepared for us to spin at the end of the episode.
Thank you, Will. Good job.
So at least there's a couple minutes here. But looking at this entire defense, bold take shot here. This is a top 10 defense in football. There's not a single weak spot on this defense. It is deep. It is good. Have fun playing against them. This is the part of why the Saints will be staying in games throughout the entire year is the defense.
Why they have for the last 4 years. It's the only reason they've been relevant.
It's even better than what they've had. I think it's even better. And then they make the additions of Willie Gay Jr. You go out and you sign Chase Young, even though they gave him $16 million, and he has some neck problem that he got corrected during the offseason. But this is still anchored by Demario Davis. It's still anchored by Marshawn Lattimore. Tyrann Mathieu, he's still anchoring this thing. There's still a lot of good on this team. And then you add Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama. I like this team. I should say I like the defense. Not the team. I like the defense. The defense is good.
I feel like it's kind of like the same as what we've seen. I feel like they'll perform the same and just kind of what we know Saints to be on defense and they're not an easy team to play for your offense, but obviously you'll probably win the game, but it's not, So, I mean, I really don't think this Saints team is much different all the way around. I'll still sum it up as weird. Let's go to their schedule.
So going to the schedule here, having to play the Chiefs on the road. Their road games aren't horrible. I think the 2 hardest games they're going to play on the road is Kansas City and Green Bay. Other than that, it's not a difficult outside the dome schedule. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But
they're going to be in the mix. That's fun. They should be in the mix. Defense is very, very good. Probably the best defense in the division. By far. It's just how can Derek Carr play and if he gets in the field? I mean, Chris Olave is still a very good receiver.
Let me ask the question: what will make the season successful?
Winning the division, making the playoffs, which they did last year.
If I can definitely say Dennis Allen should still be a head coach by the end of this season,
Yeah,
I'm good with them. That's good on. Okay.
I was gonna say them still have looking like they have faith in Dennis Allen as a coach. If they quit on him, it's over.
I say you have to get to week 9 and see what's going on. If you're 3 games under 500 by week 9,
That's tough.
Yeah, he's not. That's a midseason firing right there.
Yeah, but that's tough just because
they'll probably be in it still, so they won't fire him. That's why you held on before.
It's kind of true because
also they delayed the trade deadline till November 4th. So, November 5th actually. So them delaying it, I'm not sure if that would be like, oh hey, we're not going to get rid of him until week 10 if the season's super sour by that point.
I have them getting 9 wins on this schedule.
This division is always the race to who can get 10 wins.
And so, that's kind of the thing. 9 wins is very much in it. So, I guess, I don't know. But if it's 9 wins and I say at the end of the season, okay, Dennis Allen had control of this team. Good things were happening. They were, maybe they finished the season kind of rolling because you can on this schedule, maybe. And I'm confident that Dennis Allen could do better the year after, then okay, so maybe that's okay. That's a good thing, maybe, even though they might not make playoffs. Okay, that's successful as a season to me, but that's, I think, as successful as they're going to get. So I don't know. If Kirk gets hurt for an amount of time.
Let's pray to God he doesn't get
hurt.
Because then this is going to be another awful race for the third consecutive season.
But then maybe
you got Penix in there.
Yeah, well, it's true.